everyone, DarkSidePhil here, and welcome to a channel update for December 15th, 2011. A lot going on, so please bear with me. A lot of information going to be in this channel update, a lot of it pertaining to Project 7, a lot of exciting stuff going on, so please hang in there, watch the whole video, okay? But first and foremost, let's get the elephant out of the room and kick its ass. Let's talk about what's happened with my YouTube channel, DSPGaming, in the past day or two. And not only me, but what's been going on with most major YouTubers over the past week or so. Most of us have now adopted to the new YouTube channel layout. Now, first of all, yes, there's a massive backlash. Oh, it looks like shit. Oh, I can't find anything. Okay. Understand that. Completely understand that, because whenever YouTube does something like this, they move stuff, they change stuff, and it gets really confusing. The first thing I want to say up front is, yes, I have adapted to the new YouTube layout. Yes, I know that I can go back to the old layout. No, I will not be going back to the old layout, so you better get used to the new one right now. And the reason behind that is because I fully know that within a month or two, YouTube is going to force everyone to adopt to this new layout, okay? And the reason I know that is because they did the exact same thing in 2009. They had what was called a beta layout, and for a couple months, they allowed you to optionally adopt this new layout. And so some people did, and some people liked it, some people didn't, and the next thing you know, they shoved it down everyone's throat. They forced everyone to use the new layout, and so we were all kind of forced into very rushingly learning all about it, okay? Being that this is now my full-time occupation, I decided to take a preemptive strike at this new layout, and what I have done is over the past couple of days, particularly yesterday, I spent several hours with it. I messed around with this new layout trying to figure out everything about it, and I've created a two-part video walkthrough about the new YouTube channel layout, okay? Now if you're watching this from my YouTube channel page, DSPGaming, right below you, you're going to see in my playlists, listed below this video, there's a playlist that says new YouTube channel layout walkthrough, you know, instructional videos or whatever. I've created a playlist of those two videos. That's one of the cool things about the new layout. It's very easy to find playlists that I want you to see because I can put them directly below my featured video. Now, if you're watching this on a video page, it's also not a big deal because it's very easy now to search for stuff. Go to my channel page, DSPGaming, and if you can find the playlist there on the main page, or there's a search bar now, and the search bar is extremely useful. You can type in whatever, and it'll bring up the video right away of what you're looking for. And for the first time ever, playlists, if you go to the videos tab on my new YouTube channel page, you're going to have an option to look at all of my videos or all of my playlists. And if you look at all of my playlists, for the first time in 2 years since they last changed YouTube channels, they're in chronological order. Holy crap, you can actually see my playlists from most recent to the very first playlist I ever did. And they completely effed that up 2 years ago, and they finally fixed it. It took them 2 freaking years to fix that. So I urge everyone, spend some time with the new YouTube channel layout. Right now, my DSPGaming channel has it, and YouTube automatically did this for my DarkSidePhil channel, for my Final Fantasy 13 channel, for my Rockstar Games channel. They already forced that to happen. I didn't do that voluntarily. They basically forced me into the new one. And right now my DSP Street Fighter channel has not been adjusted yet, but I will be adjusting that to the new layout as well eventually anyway. So prepare for it. You work with it now. You're going to need to learn how to work with it right now. It's kind of good that this isn't like, they didn't do this last month. If they did this last month during the hardcore, you know, there was 10 new games a week, I would have fucking flipped. But at least now they're doing it at a time when, okay, I'm playing Zelda, I'm finishing that off, I'm going to be doing my year-end videos, I'm going to be playing a little bit more Skyrim. People know what to expect. They're not flipping out about what new games are coming out every day, and they're not going nuts. So I'm not worried about losing views or anything during this period of time as people adjust to this new layout. But mess around with the new layout, learn it, and watch my instructional videos. That's why I made them. They answer all of your questions. Like, I get people asking, but where are the channel comments? Well, how do you do this? I can't find playlists. I can't find videos. I can't do this. All of that stuff is explained in my instructional videos. That's why I made them. So check them out, okay? Alright, now that that's out of the way, also want to talk about lots of YouTube problems that have been going on, and it's probably as a result of this new layout being forced upon everyone or being rolled out. Number one, lots of my videos, when I upload them now, are getting stuck in processing. So, just for example, last night, I uploaded 16 parts of Zelda Skyward Sword. none of them uploaded in order simply because they were stuck in processing. So the first 2 videos weren't visible, but then the third one became visible, then the 5th one became visible, but then the second one became visible, so no one was able to watch them in order as they were released. It was a mess. It was a hot fucking clusterfuck mess. And it's not my fault. It's not anyone's fault besides YouTube. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't know what they've done, but it's all fucked up. And then in addition to that, once they process and they're visible, they don't publish properly. So I may have all of them visible, but only 5 of them are showing up in your subscriptions box if you are a subscriber of mine. Again, nothing I can do about that. But what I would urge you to do, again, and I've been saying this hundreds of times over the past couple of months, follow me on Twitter @TheyCallMeDSP. When I'm uploading new videos, I always tweet about it. That way you know when to expect new videos to be coming out, and you'll know what exactly is happening. Last night, I tweeted, I said I'm uploading Skyward Sword. Then when the problems started happening, about an hour later, I tweeted again. I said, sorry everyone, there are problems, but keep checking my channel page. The videos will be visible, and that way everyone finally got to see the video. So I apologize. Nothing I can do about these YouTube bugs. We're all suffering right now. In particular, I'm suffering again for 2 reasons. Number 1, because view counts are bugged right now. It seems like view counts aren't updating properly. In fact, when I uploaded my Project 7 big reveal trailer back on Saturday, for 3 days it was stuck at 300 views. Then all of a sudden it jumped to 52,000. So obviously there's something wrong there. You know, YouTube is not updating properly because of the new changes that they've done to the site, and videos aren't getting their proper views. So number 1, I'm getting kind of screwed there. Number 2, the bug that was fixed 2 or 3 weeks ago is back regarding ads. So for me, as you know, when I upload videos, I upload them in bulk. So last night, I queued up 16 videos for Zelda, and I said, okay, please enable ads on every one, and then I named them, and I put tags on them and all that. The ads don't work. The ads don't enable, and what I have to do is wait for every single video to upload fully, and once it's uploaded fully, I have to go to my computer, I have to click, oh, please enable ads, double click, you have to do it twice, double click, you know, yes, I'm sure, and then finally the ads will show up. If I don't do that, when people start watching the videos, there'll be no ads on them, and I'll get gypped out of, you know, getting paid for my work. So it's a real hassle. You know, I play for 3 to 4 hours, and then I have to sit and babysit videos for 3 to 4 hours. On a typical day, I play about 6 to 7 hours, and then I have to babysit for 6 to 7 hours. So yeah, 14-hour workday, all because YouTube is fucking stupid and has a stupid site bug and won't let ads enable. Thank you, YouTube. Excuse me. Still getting over my cold, as you can hear. Still got some symptoms. It's very cold here now. All of a sudden, it literally went from 60 degrees to 20 degrees within like a week here in Connecticut, and it's nuts, the weather. It's just insane. So I'm still getting over it. You're still going to hear symptoms in my videos. There's nothing I can do about it. A lot of people have been asking me about different ways to view my videos and if I get credit or if I get paid for seeing videos through certain things. In particular, some people have been asking me about what if I watch your videos on the iPad. Some people are now asking me about the new Xbox Live dashboard update, which just happened last week, which now allows you to download a YouTube app on Xbox Live. People are watching my videos in all different kinds of new ways, and they want to know, gee Phil, you know, do you get credit, do you get paid? Here's the bottom line, and I said this already before, and I believe it was an Ask the King video, or it might have been in that video where I said, the one where I explained why I do what I do, you know, it was like a fact about what it's like, a day in the life of me. If you don't see ads on my videos when they're playing, I don't get paid. It's that simple. The only exception is if you're on a PC, you're on a real PC, and you're using an ad blocker program. That, okay, then I'll get credit. As long as ads should be showing on the video, then I get credit for it. But any of these mobile apps, and that includes the iPad does not run on the real internet. It tries, but it doesn't have the capabilities to run Flash and to run other stuff. So yeah, iPad, if you're watching YouTube on the iPad, I don't get credit for those views. If you're watching YouTube on Xbox Live, I don't get credit for those views. And if you really want me to be honest, it's shit. I tried it yesterday. I tried Xbox Live, and it's horrible. The YouTube app, the videos don't render in full HD. They try, but they fail miserably. It ends up being pixely and shitty. I tried watching one of the Halo videos that John and I did on Saturday. It looked like shit, and I couldn't believe that anyone would even want to use that. But yeah, it also doesn't run ads, so I don't get paid. I don't get paid for any time you watch a video off of a PC without, in regards to not ad ad blocker or whatever, I don't get paid. So that's the answer. Now, I'm not going to stand here and stomp my feet and wave my arms like this like an asshole and say, oh, you should only watch me on PC because I'm all about money, because you know I'm not. It is frustrating, though, to know that I am working some days. You know, you put in 6 to 8 hours of gameplay, then I have to babysit the videos, and then I find out that, you know, there are people who are watching this stuff on methods where I'm not getting paid. Imagine you going into work one day, working the entire day, and you find out you're just, sorry, you're not getting paid today. You just worked for free all day, and that's what it's like sometimes, but there's nothing I can do about it. Technology advances at an insanely rapid pace these days. I just find it kind of funny that it advances so fucking fast that YouTube is too stupid to figure out how to put ads on different versions to see their videos when that's how they make their money. Like, this is your monetary model. You make money off of ads, yet you can't figure out how to get ads on mobile apps or on other things, other parts of media like Xbox Live. Like, what the fuck? Why would you even release the app if you can't? It makes no sense. It makes no business sense what they're doing. But let me put it to you this way. If watching my videos on your iPod, on your iPad, on Xbox Live is the only way that you can watch my videos, then so be it. I'd rather you watch my videos and spread the word about my videos and be a viewer and be a fan than not watch them. I'm not so so ingrained in this, oh, I'm trying to do this for money, you know. I'm just trying to do this to make a living, and if I could just make enough to make a living off of this, I'm happy doing it. So as long as you can see the videos, I'm happy. But if you have the option and you really like my stuff, then I would say, yeah, you probably want to watch it on a PC with ads enabled. Well, again, you can use ad blocker, but on a PC, that's how I get credit for it. So that's that. Answered the question. Now let's move on to Project 7. Oh, actually, there's one more thing I want to show you. I want to show you this, which I got the other day. It's been in a video or two now. People have been asking me about it. And then we'll get on to Project 7, which I'm really excited about. This is a collector's pin set. Okay? That's pretty cool. Look at this collectible packaging, right? It's pretty neat. From Club Nintendo, which is Nintendo's like a buyer rewards program. If you buy Nintendo games, a lot of these games that are like first party games or popular games have a code inside, and when you enter the code on clubnintendo.com, you get points, and as the points add up, you can redeem them for prizes. Well, every year what they do is they run it from June to June. So from June 2010 to June 2011, I bought enough Nintendo games, and I believe it, because think about all the games I bought. I bought you know, all those games last year, like Metroid and all those things that I played, Epic Mickey. There were a lot of them. Plus, my Nintendo DS broke. There's a lot of stuff that I bought over the past year that was Nintendo related. And, I'll be honest, a lot of my fans donated points too. They said, Phil, we don't want to use these points, but we'd like you to have them. So thank you to the fans who donated points. But when you enter a certain amount of points during a 12-month period, they put you into what they call their Platinum Members Club. And every year they have a really cool reward for free. Like this one, I didn't even have to redeem any points. But what it is, holy crap, excuse me. What it is a pin set of Super Mario Brothers, the original Super Mario Brothers for NES. And it's cool. It's 8-bit. It has collector's packaging, you know, really designer packaging. And I mean, let's be honest, what am I going to do with these pins? But it's pretty cool. It's a cool thing to show off in videos and to have as like scenery when you're filming. So that's really neat, and I just got that this past week, so I just wanted to explain what that was. A lot of people were asking me what that was. Alright, now let's talk about Project 7. Okay, I'm excited. Lots of new news that has emerged over this past week. First of all, I want to announce that tomorrow on John Rambo's channel, John Rambo Presents, there will be a special episode of his weekly podcast, The Show. This will be guest starring Howard, and it's going to be all about Project 7, a Project 7 discussion. It's not going to reveal too much about the plot of Project 7 or anything like that, but it's probably going to talk about, you know, Howard's involvement, behind-the-scenes stuff. John's going to show you some pictures and things of the project that have not been revealed yet. So definitely check out his podcast tomorrow on The Show. If you're interested in Project 7, you're going to get a lot of insider information on that, and I think that having Howard on there will be pretty cool too. In addition to that, I want to announce that on my website, thekingofhate.com, I have opened up a section of the forums for Project 7. I'm going to put the link to that in the description of this video, so you can go right to it if you want to check it out. But I know a lot of people are excited about this. It's my first, thing outside of just playing video games. This is my way of branching out and using brand extension and doing new things that I'm interested in. And some asshole, I'm going to address it, because I address everything. I'm not fucking a pussy here who's not going to be honest. Some assholes, first of all, I did make a video about Project 7. It was called FAQ, frequently asked questions. I answered a lot of questions, and I said, alright, this is not like the Angry Video Game Nerd or anything like that. We're not reviewing games. It's going to be a web series that's adventure and comedy based. And people are now making comments, oh, alright, so you're not ripping off AVGN, but, oh, what about people like Toby Games, who you've said before that he's an asshole and he's not a real gamer? Well, first of all, no. Okay, first of all, never happened. I never, in a video like this, I've never criticized anyone specifically at all. What I have said is that there are people out there who already have popular YouTube channels, and then they saw this bandwagon of, oh wow, video games are really popular on YouTube. All of a sudden, they start playing video games on YouTube, and even though they suck at the video games, they're really not that entertaining. Just because they had a following on their other channel for their vlogs or whatever they do, their video game channels now have a massive following, and it's one of the biggest channels on YouTube. And I was upset about that, understandably. I'm someone who's been doing video games from the start. I've been a gamer my whole life. I'm pissed off that people can, just because they were popular at one thing, maybe a comedy skit or daily vlogs, oh, I'm just going to play games now, and all of a sudden now they're massively popular. Understandably, I'm going to be pissed, because this is my living and they're my competition. So, yeah, it does piss me off that people just cash in like that. And I myself have said, no, you're never going to see me doing vlogs. You're never going to see me doing, celebrity news every day. That's not what I'm about. I don't care about that. I think it's the most fucking stupid thing ever. And I do this because I enjoy doing it, okay? So some people are calling me a hypocrite and saying that, oh, I called all these people out, but now I'm branching out, so I'm a hypocrite. What the fuck are you talking about, alright? Let's be honest here. When I started on YouTube, okay, remember my first Hateful Truth video? It was a skit. It was a comedy skit. That's the kind of stuff that I would actually like to do in the long term. This is the kind of ideas that I had 2-3 years ago, but I never had the means to do them. Now that I've met up with these guys of Respect the Pact, check out the YouTube channel, by the way. It's just Respect the Pact. I'll put a link to that in this video as well. These are the guys who are doing all the effects and the editing and the filming for our Project 7 series, and they're amazing. The stuff that they're doing, I can't wait to show you guys the pilot episode of Project 7, the effects these guys do. It's amazing. They blew me away. And so, now that we have the means to do this kind of stuff, we can finally do it. I've always wanted to do outside, and also, I don't know what people are talking about. I'm all about comedy. Let's face it, the reason a lot of people watch my videos is because they're entertaining, because they're funny. When we go on a trip, and I do all this trip log footage, that's not gameplay, but it's entertaining as hell, and people love that footage. So, for people to say stupid fucking, oh, you're a hypocrite, you're branching out, well, why would you make fun of other people for playing games? No. Because they're doing it for the money, I'm doing it because I've always wanted to do it. It's entertaining, and it's right along with what I've been doing from the beginning. It's going to be video game related, it's going to be entertaining, funny. It's the same vein of stuff, just because it's not raw gameplay footage, okay? It's called diversification. There are the people that I was criticizing are people who are only playing the games for the money. They're not even necessarily gamers. They probably weren't even playing games that much until they figured out, oh, it's a cash cow. There's money out here that I could just seize because video games are popular. People think that I'm funny. I could just fucking put out 2 videos a day of a stupid game and suck at it and just make dumb fucking scripted jokes and make $1,000, That's what these people are doing. So that's what I was criticizing. Not branching out and diversifying your product. Obviously, that's a smart business move. Alright, so now I've ranted about that long enough. But anyway, there's a section on my forums, thegameplay.com, for Project 7. If you want to discuss it, definitely check that out. That's what I created it for. Now what I'm going to show you, world premiere, I'm going to show you our first line of t-shirts which we have created to celebrate Project 7. And I'm going to tell you right now, these t-shirts, number one, were not made on Cafe Press. And the reason we didn't make them on Cafe Press is because, as I've said before, Cafe Press, it rips you the fuck off. They have insanely high production costs. And the fact that we want to be able to have a product that we can share with you that, it's not insanely expensive, we had to go to another place. I'm not going to say where we went until, more details are worked out. But we've made a whole bunch of shirts. We fronted the cost, and we're going to be bringing these shirts with us to Magfest. So if you're going to Magfest, you're going to attend our panel at Magfest. You may be interested in buying a shirt. This is basically what we're going to be selling at our vendor table all during Magfest. In addition to OJ, who will be there, and he'll be selling his candles and stuff. We're going to be there selling these shirts. So we got 2 different designs. Now this is the first wave, so keep in mind, first time we've ever done anything like this. If we get overwhelming feedback, positive, negative, whatever, we could probably do a wave 2 at some point, but I want to show you what we got. First of all, we've got the official Project 7 logo shirt, okay, which is John Rambo, myself, and Howard posing with the Project 7 logo, okay, and we wanted to stylize it, but we also didn't want to put too much on there, because let's be honest, it's expensive to make t-shirts, and if we did full color, like every single color on there was the real color without you know, putting like a filter over it, it would have cost us over $20 to make a shirt. And we didn't want to sell a t-shirt for more than 20 bucks. So we said, fuck that. We stylized the logo. We got the Project 7 logo, the explosion behind us, and it's the 3 of us posing. So that's the first design, okay? The second design is a limited run, which means it's something we want. We know that a lot of people will like the Project 7 logo, okay? We knew that. But what we didn't know is, you know, what else would people like on a shirt? So we did a limited run of a second shirt, which is Deathface, okay? This is the second limited run shirt of Deathface, and what we'd like to do is we'd like to see how this shirt does at Magfest and see if a lot of people like this shirt or not. And if they do, we'll probably make more. We'll do a second run. But we made a lot less of these than we did of the Project 7 shirts. But so those are the 2 t-shirts. We're excited. We're excited to debut those. And those will be, like I said, going for sale at Magfest. That's what we'll be doing at our vendor table the whole time. Now, if you can't go to Magfest, don't worry. I'm absolutely sure that we're not going to sell out of these. Trust me. We're not going to sell out. We understand, you know, we have... First of all, it's the first time we're really hitting the convention circuit hard. You know, last year, or I don't say last year, but this past year, 2011, we did go to some gaming conventions, but we didn't necessarily, you know, we didn't hit it hard. We had a panel scheduled with too many games. That didn't work out because we couldn't even get there on time. Magfest is really the first gaming convention we're hitting hard. We're going to try to tour the convention circuit in 2012, promoting Project 7. And so this is the first time we're really doing something like this, and we're excited. But we know that we're not going to get, like, I fully expect we're going to have less than 100 people at our panel. We probably won't have it blow. Now, I could be wrong. It could end up being insanely huge, and that would be great. But I'm a realist, you know, and I don't really expect that it's going to be some tremendously large thing at Magfest. So I don't expect to sell out of all the shirts that I created here at Magfest. So if we have leftovers, after Magfest, we'll be announcing how you can buy those. More than likely, we're going to do something like an eBay Buy It Now shop, where anyone internationally can buy these shirts, and eBay usually figures out the shipping cost and all of that. But yeah, we're initially at Magfest, we're going to be selling these shirts for $20 each, and we'd like to see what the demand is like. We'd like to see what the feedback is. So you saw the shirts, you know, let me know, obviously. And I'm also going to post this video up. I made a thread about these shirts over in the Project 7 forums on my website. I'd like to get feedback on what you think about them. So take a second to leave feedback on the video, to leave feedback over on my website, thekingofhate.com, and we're excited. And then, obviously, as Project 7 advances, there's going to be a lot more information. We'll probably design some more shirts. We'll probably have more things to offer you. So, for example, you know, once we have a bunch of videos or a bunch of episodes in the back, we can offer a DVD with those episodes plus behind-the-scenes features and all kinds of stuff like that. So all that stuff's in the works. We're really excited. So we're excited about Project 7. We really are. And we're going to put a lot of work into it, and we're going to really try to make it good for you guys. One quick thing I do want to say, it's a web series, and people are like, oh, so the first episode's going to be 45 minutes long. It's a web series. It's not a fucking TV show. It's going to be like 10 minutes or shorter. You know, that's the thing about internet. People like to see things quick and efficient. And that's kind of funny because here I am doing a 30-minute channel update saying that. But when you're looking for entertainment purposes, you want something delivered to you quickly. So we're going to probably be doing roughly 10-minute episodes every month. of Project 7 starting in January with the debut at Magfest, and then we'll be posting up that pilot episode later on my DSPGaming channel, and then every once a month we hope to get a new episode up until the series is done next year. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this channel update. I'm just trying to think, tallying in my head if there's anything else left over. A lot of information as usual. Please, again, check out the new channel design on YouTube. Check out my instructional videos. They answer, oh, trust me, they answer all of your questions. You just have to watch the videos. Rather than just going crazy saying, oh, I can't find something, just take the time to watch the videos and you'll understand the new layout. I will be trying to finish Skyward Sword either today or tomorrow. I really want to get this done this week so that I can move on. And one last thing, for all the people freaking out that I'm not playing Skyrim, oh my god, there's no Skyrim, we want to see Skyrim, Skyrim, Skyrim. Number one, chill out, because if you act like an asshole, you will get blocked. I've already had to block several people acting like complete morons, insulting me, insulting people who want to see stuff other than Skyrim. But also, during my year-end videos, do you really think I'm going to want to sit here and edit videos for 8 to 10 hours a day? No. So I'll probably be doing a little bit of Skyrim a day, and then work on the year-end videos. It makes sense. I'll play maybe a couple hours of Skyrim, and then while they're uploading, I could be working on new videos. You know, the funniest moments of the year, top 10 games of the year, best games, my favorite music remixes of the year. So there is going to be Skyrim footage coming. It's just, you know, you have to be patient. And it's going to, again, I'm probably not going to beat Skyrim in 2011. It's probably going to stretch into 2012, and I'm going to take my time and enjoy the game. So chill the fuck out. Stop acting like immature idiots, or you're going to get blocked. Okay? Alright, so that's it for this channel update. Hope you've enjoyed it. Lots of information as usual. Project 7, Project 7, Project 7. Project 7, thanks. See you later. Project 7, Project 7, Project 7. Project 7. Project 7.